Rose, who is 67, always considered herself upbeat. She loved her morning walks, playing with her grandchildren, and journaling before bed. But last year, something shifted. She would wake up feeling heavy. Her smile did not come as easily. Friends told her, it is probably just getting older. But Rose felt deep down that something else was off. It was not just sadness. It was bloating, fatigue, brain fog, and food sensitivities that came out of nowhere. After months of searching, a young dietitian asked her one unexpected question. How is your gut health? That is when Rose discovered a surprising truth. What was happening in her belly was also affecting her brain. And she is not alone. Did you know that nearly 90% of your serotonin, the mood-regulating chemical, is made in your gut, not your brain? That means your digestive health may play a powerful role in how you feel emotionally. Welcome to Senior Health Facts, your trusted home for science-backed wisdom, heartwarming stories, and empowering tools to help you age with strength and clarity. If you or someone you love is over 60 and struggling with low energy or mood, but traditional treatments have not helped, this may be the missing piece. Hit that subscribe button now, because what we are about to share might help you reclaim not just your gut, but your joy. Aging does not just change your hair or joints, it transforms your digestion in ways most people overlook. By the time you hit 60, your stomach acid declines. Your gut lining becomes more sensitive. Years of medication, antacids, antibiotics, even painkillers may damage the delicate balance of gut bacteria that once kept your system humming. At the same time, depression becomes more common. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, nearly 6 million seniors in the United States experience clinical depression, yet most never get diagnosed. But here is the breakthrough. Your gut and brain talk constantly through what scientists call the gut-brain axis, a two-way communication system using nerves, hormones, and immune signals. Imagine your gut as a garden. If it is full of weeds, bad bacteria, the whole system gets inflamed. And inflammation does not just cause stomach pain, it may contribute to fatigue, sadness, and brain fog. The more we understand this connection, the clearer it becomes. Treating the gut is one of the most powerful ways to support emotional well-being. For seniors, this matters more than ever because the gut is more vulnerable and the effects are more deeply felt. If you are over 60 and dealing with digestive issues or mood swings, these everyday habits may be making things worse without you even knowing it. Let me share how too many processed foods can harm your well-being. Think white bread, sugary cereals, packaged snacks. These feed harmful gut bacteria and increase inflammation. A 2019 study in the American Journal of Psychiatry linked ultra-processed food intake with higher depression rates in older adults. Clara, who is 73, stopped eating frozen microwave dinners and noticed within 2 weeks her bloating and mood swings reduced dramatically. Please note that individual experiences may vary, and what worked for Clara might not work the same way for everyone. Now let me tell you about frequent antibiotic use without probiotic support. Antibiotics save lives, yes, but they also wipe out your good bacteria, leaving your gut defenseless. Harvard researchers warn that frequent antibiotic use without recovery time or support is linked to higher anxiety and gut permeability. Robert, who is 69, who had 3 infections in 1 year, found his mood dipped each time. His doctor now pairs antibiotics with probiotic foods. Remember, individual responses to treatments can differ significantly. Consider how overuse of alcohol affects your system. Even moderate drinking can thin the gut lining and fuel bad bacteria, especially as you age. Alcohol reduces levels of protective microbes and can trigger inflammation that crosses into the brain. Frances, who is 65, replaced her nightly glass of wine with herbal tea. I felt calmer within a week, she says. Keep in mind that personal experiences with dietary changes can vary widely among individuals. Think about how a low-fiber diet impacts your mood. Fiber feeds your good gut bugs. Without it, they die off, and so does your mood. Stability. Low fiber is linked to less butyrate production, a key compound that supports brain health. William, who is 74, added lentils, apples, and oats to his meals and noticed fewer mood crashes. Individual results with dietary changes may differ based on personal health conditions. Let me explain how sedentary living affects your well-being. Lack of movement slows digestion. lowers feel-good hormones, and increases bloating. Exercise stimulates gut motility and increases diversity in your microbiome, both essential for emotional health. Evelyn, who is 77, started 15-minute morning walks and now calls them her daily antidepressant. Personal experiences with exercise benefits may vary among individuals. Have any of these habits been part of your routine? Comment guilty below. We are all learning together. Now let us talk about solutions. These are the habits, foods, and micro-actions that seniors across the world are using to reclaim their gut and feel better emotionally too. Let us start with simple steps you can take today. Consider eating fermented foods regularly. Yogurt with live cultures, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso. These are probiotic-rich superstars. They reintroduce friendly bacteria that support gut balance and lower inflammation. The Journal of Nutrition in 2021 found that fermented foods increased microbiome diversity, a key factor in emotional resilience. After adding kefir to breakfast, Grace, who is 70, reported fewer stomach issues and said, "I feel more grounded and upbeat." Individual responses to fermented foods may vary based on personal tolerance and health conditions. Make sure to prioritize fiber-rich foods. Your good bacteria need food too. Oats, lentils, apples, broccoli, beans, and whole grains all help them thrive. Studies show that higher fiber intake improves production of short-chain fatty acids that directly impact brain health. Here is a helpful tip. Start slow to avoid gas. Just add one fiber food a day. Always stay hydrated throughout your day. Water keeps digestion moving and prevents constipation, a major mood killer for seniors. As a bonus, mild dehydration is linked to reduced cognitive performance. Here is a practical tip. Keep a water bottle by your recliner, walker, or bedside. Sip throughout the day. Try to move every single day. You do not need a gym. A walk around the block, gentle yoga, or even standing up during TV commercials helps stimulate digestion. A study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience linked daily movement with better gut diversity and fewer depressive symptoms. After her hip surgery, Dolores, who is 75, started chair yoga on YouTube. "It lifted both my knees and my spirit," she said. Individual exercise capabilities and benefits may vary based on personal health conditions. Start tracking what you eat and how you feel. Use a notebook or app. Write down what you eat, how your stomach feels, and how your mood feels. Patterns will appear: foods that trigger fatigue or meals that leave you energized. Harold, who is 78, discovered dairy made him bloated and irritable. Swapping it out brought clarity and comfort. Personal food sensitivities can vary significantly among individuals. Remember to add prebiotic foods to your meals. Garlic, onions, leeks, bananas, asparagus, barley. These do not contain probiotics, but feed them. Think of it as fertilizer for your internal garden. Here is a helpful tip. Lightly cook onions or garlic if raw forms upset your stomach. Learn to manage medications gently. Some medications, especially acid reducers and NSAIDs, disrupt gut bacteria. Here is what you can do. Ask your pharmacist or doctor, could any of my medications be harming my gut? Would a probiotic help? Make time to practice stress relief daily. Stress triggers cortisol. Cortisol triggers gut inflammation. You can reverse that chain with simple habits: 5 deep breaths, gentle prayer, gratitude journaling, calming music, a warm bath. Cleveland Clinic reports that daily stress relief improves gut motility and serotonin production. Antonio, who is 80, added 5 minutes of classical music at bedtime and says he sleeps more peacefully. Individual responses to stress relief techniques may vary. Try to stick to a sleep routine every night. Your gut bacteria follow a 24-hour clock too. Disrupting sleep disrupts digestion, hormones, and mood. Here is a helpful tip. Set a sleep and wake time even on weekends. Try to avoid late-night eating. When possible, eat with others. Loneliness hurts the gut as much as the heart. After joining a senior lunch program, Ruth, who is 73, said, "I laugh more. I chew slower. I feel full in more ways than one." Social eating experiences can vary based on individual circumstances and preferences. Here are some micro habits you can try this week. Add 1 new fiber food this week. Walk 10 minutes after breakfast. Sip water before each meal. Take 5 deep breaths before bed. Call a friend during lunch. Try just one new habit this week and tell us in the comments how it made you feel. We read every story. Rose, from the beginning of our video, took small steps. She swapped her toast for oats, started walking again, even just around the block, added sauerkraut to her dinner twice a week. At first, nothing dramatic happened, but after 10 days, she noticed she was sleeping deeper, waking with more energy, smiling more. After a month, her doctor said, "Your labs are better, your skin looks brighter, and your mood seems lighter." It was not magic. It was gut health. You deserve to feel like yourself again too. So here is your challenge. Try one gut-friendly action today. Just one. A glass of water. A walk. A food journal entry. A spoonful of yogurt. Then tomorrow, do one more. That is how change happens. That is how joy returns. Ready to feel more alive in your 60s and 70s? Hit subscribe now so you never miss a step on your health journey. Let me tackle some of the most common questions we get from viewers about gut health and depression. Many people ask whether probiotics can cure depression. No, they are not a cure. But research suggests that improving gut bacteria may help regulate mood, reduce inflammation, and support emotional health, especially when combined with other healthy habits. People often wonder about the difference between probiotics and prebiotics. Probiotics are live good bacteria found in foods like yogurt or in supplements. Prebiotics are the food those bacteria need, like garlic, onions, oats, and bananas. You need both to build a healthy gut ecosystem. Some viewers ask if they should stop their antidepressants if they improve their gut health. No, never stop prescribed medications without your doctor approval. Gut health can support mood but is not a replacement for professional treatment. Others wonder if constipation can affect mood. Yes, constipation can slow serotonin production, disrupt sleep, and create a sense of discomfort that impacts emotional well-being. People ask if all probiotic supplements are safe. Not all. Quality and potency vary widely. If you are taking other medications or have a medical condition, check with your doctor or pharmacist before starting any supplement. Many want to know how long until they feel a difference if they change their gut habits. Some people notice improved energy or digestion within 7 to 10 days. Mood and sleep may take a few weeks. Consistency is key, and everyone's timeline is unique. Still have a question? Drop it in the comments below. We love answering and may feature yours in a future video. Here is a printable chart you can save, screenshot, or tape to your fridge. It is simple, senior-friendly, and made for real life. Let me share what Margaret learned about avoiding sugary and processed foods. She discovered these feed bad gut bacteria and spike inflammation. Instead, she tried oats, beans, apples, and greens. Research shows these feed good bacteria and reduce mood dips. Consider how Frank handled his antibiotic situation. He learned that antibiotics without support kill helpful bacteria. His doctor suggested fermented foods or probiotics after medications. This approach helps rebuild balance and reduce fatigue. Let me tell you about Eleanor's journey with alcohol. She realized excess alcohol damages gut lining and worsens sleep and mood. She switched to herbal tea, water, and sparkling flavored water. This change protects gut lining and calms the brain. Here is how Thomas addressed his fiber intake. He discovered that skipping fiber starves good bacteria and increases constipation. He added lentils, pears, and whole grains to his meals. This improvement helped his digestion and brain chemistry. Mary found that long periods of sitting slow digestion and lower endorphins. She started taking short walks and doing gentle stretching. These activities boost motility and mood naturally. Consider how James manages stressful days. He learned that stress without relief triggers inflammation in gut and brain. He practices deep breathing, listens to music, and spends time in prayer. These habits calm his nervous system and gut. Helen discovered that eating alone often increases isolation and poor food choices. She started inviting someone over and joining community meals. This change improves social bonds and meal quality. Finally, Robert learned that irregular sleep disrupts the gut biological clock. He established a consistent sleep schedule and screen-free nights. This routine restores rhythm for digestion and mood. Here is a daily routine for seniors 60 and older that supports gut and mood health. In the morning, start with a warm glass of water and oatmeal topped with banana slices. Take a probiotic capsule if approved by your doctor. Go for a light walk to begin your day. At midday, enjoy lunch that includes lentil soup or a salad with garlic dressing and fermented pickles. Chat with a friend or neighbor during or after your meal. In the evening, have baked salmon with steamed greens and a spoon of kimchi. Do 5 minutes of slow breathing or prayer before bed. Sleep by 10 p.m. As a bonus tip, keep a notebook to log meals, digestion, and emotions. You will spot patterns and progress. Save this chart or print it out. Share it with someone who is struggling. It could change how they feel from the inside out. These trusted sources inform the science in today's video. Harvard Health Publishing from 2020 published The Gut-Brain Connection. The National Institute of Mental Health from 2022 shared research on older adults and depression. Mayo Clinic from 2021 discussed depression in seniors. The National Institutes of Health National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health from 2020 provided probiotics. What you need to know. The Journal of Nutrition from 2019 explored prebiotics and mental health. Cleveland Clinic from 2021 explained how stress affects your body. Each source emphasizes that gut health is not a cure-all, but it is a powerful tool for restoring energy, mood, and quality of life, especially after 60. This video is for educational purposes only. It does not replace professional medical advice. Always talk to your doctor before changing your diet, medications, or supplement plan. Everyone's health story is different. What helped Rose or William may not be right for you. And if you or a loved one is experiencing persistent sadness, hopelessness, or thoughts of self-harm, please reach out to a healthcare provider right away. Support is available. You are not alone. Your gut is not just about digestion. It is about energy, sleep, joy, and resilience. So the next time you eat, breathe, or move, know this. You are not just feeding your body. You are nurturing your spirit too. And that, dear friend, is the heart of healthy aging.